everyone. Thanks for tuning in to the channel today. Not a lot to update everyone on, but I did want to put out an update so that I have something going out every week. The only big move I really made this week, which isn't even a big move, is I went ahead and acquired a card that I just really liked. It's the 2025 Topps Update Gold with Otani and Roki on the card. Just a cool card for my collection. Nothing special, but just something I wanted once I knew it existed. But today I'll be giving an update on my COMC store, PSA submissions, and a slight change I'm making to my CGC grading. So first up, we'll go to the COMC store. So as far as my COMC store goes, as you can see, I bulked up my budget at COMC. And basically what I did is I just put the remainder of what I had budgeted for sports cards into my COMC account. And I'm going to kind of move everything through COMC going forward. For example, I have a bunch of Argentine Garbage Pail Kids and a bunch of sports card parallels. Um, After cleaning my store out, I decided I wanted to fill it with stuff that's worth at least $1 or more. So that's kind of the conversion I'm going through right now. I sent in probably about 50 Garbage Pail Kids and probably about 350 parallels. A lot of those parallels won't be $1, but I'm getting them in there so that my store will kind of have a vibe to it, where people will know that they can go in there if they want to complete a set or if they have cards that they're really looking for. I'm also going to be doing all my grading through COMC as well. With the current prices, also considering the fact of turnaround times and the shipping and insurance and all that stuff, I decided it's no longer worth keeping a separate account for grading, and I'm just going to do everything through COMC. It's relatively affordable as far as bulk prices go. You only save a couple bucks if you do it yourself, so I'm going to go ahead and do it through them. I have a bunch of elite submissions in where I'm basically just waiting on grades to come back. We'll see how it goes. One of the things that I recently found out from COMC is that all these unsupported cards that they told me to grade for authenticity, they sent them back as unsupported again. So that's going to be annoying because I'll be waiting for the next probably 2 months to get my refunds back on all those cards. But it is what it is. I'll move on and figure out something different. As far as the other side, let's talk about PSA and some of the things that they got going on. There's been a lot of drama in the hobby recently because of them. So right now with PSA, there's a lot of drama going on regarding them changing grades, their buyback program, stuff like that. To me, it's really something that I kind of expect in this hobby. There's always some level of drama going on. I don't think there's any kind of fraud or anything like that going on. What I personally think is just a really weak set of controls that they have in place. Um, the more concerning thing to me is, what does quality check 2 actually mean at PSA? Are they only pulling back grades, or are they actually increasing grades to 10s? For example, are they looking at QA2 as, hey, there's too many 10s in this order, so let's knock some of those down? Or is there a mentality of, hey, there's too many 9s in this order, so let's bump one up? My personal guess is it's the former, where basically they're just checking to see how many 10s are going out the door, not necessarily looking to see what's been undergraded in an order. And I think that's the bigger issue in the hobby is, what is the point of QA2? Is it to knock grades down, or is it to actually make sure the grades are appropriate, whether they be up or down? So hopefully the hobby will start to view that the same way, because my biggest concern that I have is that it's going only one direction at QA2, and that's to knock 10s down to 9s. But we'll see how it goes going forward. The second issue I have with PSA, and it's really just, the graders in general, is the raising of the bulk grading prices with no improvement in service. It seems, very customer or anti-customer, the fact that they raise prices But when it comes to services provided, there's really nothing additional that they're adding to it. Um, so that's my biggest frustration with them right now. And because of that, I've actually canceled my collector's membership. It just doesn't seem worth it to me. If they can just raise prices willy nilly whenever they feel like it, what's the point of being a member? You would think they would at least lock it in for the year for members and only raise them for non-member submissions or new submissions from new members, things like that. So, my issue with PSA is that they're very customer unfriendly and they lack a lot of transparency. So, this is my last personal order, at least for a while, until they figure things out over there. Right now, I have a 1980 to present non-sports card order in, where I'm grading some of my Garbage Pail Kids, as well as some other oddball non-sports cards that I have. So I'm looking forward to that one coming back in a couple months. The other order that I have in is actually a pack grading order. Let's see. Oops. Let me get that pulled up. So I'm grading 4 of those packs of Garbage Pail Kids. And the reason I'm grading the packs with the actual cards is I don't want another order coming back saying that they can't validate that they're authentic. So including some raw cards with sealed packs, I think is going to get me over that hump. It's happened once with Back to the Future, which really annoyed me. I had 50 cards that they were sitting on for about 6 months and then ended up sending them back all ungraded. And then they charged me the full shipping price of what they would have been worth if they were graded. So that was just really annoying. But overall, I'm not going to stop using PSA. I'm just going to stop being a member for now until they can actually show that there's some type of customer-centric thoughts going on over there. From there, I did make a change to my CGC plans as well. So for CGC, what I decided to do was to convert my membership and credits to just for my PC stuff, just for my nice cards that I want to get slabbed up to protect them, that I plan on keeping forever or for at least a very long time. So that's what I'll be going towards, that $14 grading fee. And then I also get uh, like 10% off of that. So we're talking about, 12 something, 1250, roughly 1260 to grade a card. I think that's a fair price. Considering how good the slabs look and turnaround times being much, much more manageable than PSA. So right now I'm putting together a bulk order that I'll be sending in either at the economy level or at the bulk submission level to grade some personal cards that I have that I just want to get slabbed up, having them protected and looking nice. And what I'll do as far as cards that I do want to grade through CGC, like additional Garbage Pail Kids, is I'm going to submit the raw cards to COMC, and then I'll use my COMC store credit to pay for that grading. And I think that's probably the my path forward for sports. If it's something I plan to sell, I'm going to go ahead and use PSA, knowing that it's going to take 3 to 4 months to get those back. But that will no longer be my grader of choice for my PC cards. I'm definitely moving over to CGC as they seem a little bit more customer oriented than PSA. But anyway, that's kind of my perspective going on for the next few months, where I'll be using COMC for personal stuff. I'm sorry, COMC to sell my cards. PSA is only going to be used as group submission source for me, where I'll be going through COMC or GameStop, and it'll be for cards that I plan on selling. And then CGC is going to be my my PC go-to going forward. But thank you for listening. If you would, please like and subscribe and drop a comment. If you have any other strategies that you have going on right now and what you're doing, that'd be great to share. Once again, please hit subscribe, and thanks again for checking in. Bye.